What if I told you that one man shaped the foundations of modern Europe over 1,200 years ago? His name was Charlemagne, born in 742. He rose from the Frankish kingdom to become one of the most powerful rulers of the Middle Ages. Through wars, diplomacy, and faith, he united much of Western and Central Europe under one crown. But Charlemagne was more than a conqueror. He believed in knowledge. In his court, scholars revived learning, books were copied, and culture flourished, sparking what we now call the Carolingian Renaissance. On Christmas Day, 800, in Rome, Pope Leo III placed a crown on his head, Emperor of the Romans. This act linked his empire to the glory of ancient Rome and planted the idea of a united Europe. When he died in 814, his empire stretched across vast lands, and his legacy still echoes today. Charlemagne, warrior, visionary, and the man who shaped Europe's destiny. Now let's go back in time and meet this extraordinary leader. Born in 742 in what is now Germany, Charlemagne was the son of a Frankish king. The Frankish kingdom was a collection of Germanic peoples who lived in Western Europe. As a young man, Charlemagne fought alongside his father, expanding the kingdom's borders. After his father's death, Charlemagne became king of the Franks in 768. With the support of the church, he waged war against the Lombards in Italy and the Saxons in the north. He also made strategic alliances by marrying his son to the daughter of the Byzantine emperor. Through a combination of force and diplomacy, Charlemagne forged a vast empire that stretched from the North Sea to the Mediterranean. But Charlemagne was not just a military conqueror. He was also a patron of learning. The Carolingian Renaissance, a revival of education and culture, occurred in his court. He established schools and invited scholars from all over Europe to his court in Aachen. There they copied manuscripts, translated texts, and wrote about law and theology. This intellectual movement not only helped preserve classical Roman texts, but also influenced the development of modern languages. In 800, Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne emperor, a title that had not been used since the fall of the Western Roman Empire. This coronation symbolized the union of church and state and the continuity of the Roman Empire. It also helped to legitimize Charlemagne's rule over different peoples and territories. Charlemagne's empire, however, was not without problems. As a decentralized monarchical system, it lacked strong central institutions. After Charlemagne's death in 814, the empire fragmented and his successors struggled to maintain control over the various regions. Despite these challenges, Charlemagne's legacy lived on. His empire had laid the groundwork for the development of modern European states. His emphasis on education helped to lay the foundation for the Renaissance, and his patronage of the arts and culture enriched the heritage of Western civilization. Join us next time as we continue to explore the fascinating stories of our past. Until then, stay curious and keep learning.